Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you guys a video today. Now, before I do that, I know I haven't been, really active in the YouTube community as of late. I haven't really been uploading a lot of videos as of late. I've just been really busy with school and the Massasoit Wrestling Corner, which you can check out right up here. And I've just been really busy with doing, and my cousin had a wedding last week, and I've just been really busy doing other things, moving into my new house in Plymouth. I've just been really busy. So I decided this week I'm going to try to upload a video every day this week, at least one a day. I'm going to try to do that this week, and I'm going to try to do that and try to make sure I give you guys the content. Now, I want to be sure that the video, there will be a video, but the one video a day may not be on this channel. I'm gonna try to upload some videos on this channel, but there might be other videos on my Wrestling Fortune 44 channel, which you can check out down below. And there might be another video on the Talkinator channel, which you can check out over here. Because I want to make sure that you guys know about that stuff. Those are the way to plug it, because I might be posting on those. It might not just be here. So just because I don't post a video on this channel doesn't mean I'm not posting it on Wrestling Fortune 44 down below, and then on the Talkinator over here. So now that I've made that announcement, let me review this. Let me do the video that I came on here to talk about. I'm here to give you another Death Note review. This is Death Note Season 1, Episode 13. This is pretty great stuff. Let's talk about this episode. This episode is called Confession. Now, eventually, at the end of this episode, you completely find out why this episode's called Confession. So wait for that. So this episode came out in Originally, this episode came out on January 9th, 2007, and then in the United States, in English, it came out on January 18th. No, wait. Yeah, January 18th, 2008. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'll get to the good stuff. Because it hasn't been too long since I reviewed this episode, but it's been a little bit, so I figured I'd talk about it. I just really wanted to watch this show today for some reason, so I figured I'd sit down and talk about it. So, let me go over the episode. So, the chief tells Light that there's been some journal entries sent to the task force that's going to be aired on television, that the second Kira wants aired. And then we find out that these are journal entries that she wrote the days that the second Kira wants to meet the original Kira. And Light notices at the end of the journal entry there's one where they want to meet one-on-one, and they would cancel, I don't know what game it is, but it's they would cancel the sports game that they have going on that day. And then Light notices too, since it says Shinigami, that it says notebooks. And Light obviously knows that he would be the only one that knows what they're talking about because it says Death Note. But if he brings that up, then he's worried that the task force are going to notice what's going on and can think about something. So Ryozaki says that, Light just says that this person's obviously stupid. And Ryozaki even says that this person's so stupid, I don't even know how to approach this. And then he does point out the notebooks. He said that this must be some way that they're communicating with each other. And Ryozaki obviously knows that the second Kira wants to meet the first Kira to get the news. So what's going to happen is they're going to send two people down, and I have it right here, to Yama. I don't know how to say the word. They're gonna have obviously the fake Kira be there, and they're gonna put they're gonna do that baseball game thing. And then they're gonna put hidden cameras, and see if anybody is suspicious. And then Light's also worried because, and then we find out that, then we see Misa and she asked the question like why she can't see her own lifespan, and her Shinigami, I don't remember her name. Let me just look it up real quick. Rem. So and Rem says that because they can only see because Shinigami can only see their victims, and then Light comes home. No. Then what happens is Light oh, what the fuck? Hold on, my computer's okay. Let me make sure. Okay, my computer glitched out. But no, then what happens is okay, let me make sure. Then what happens is Light goes home, and he's talking to Tota, one of the detectives, because they're both gonna go investigate this second killer investigation. And Miyazaki calls him and says that he wants him to keep an eye out on Light because he still has suspicion that he's possibly killer. And the guy thinks in his mind that that the suspicion is not going to leave until it's a 0% probability. So then Light comes home and his mom and sister don't know that he's working with the task force secretly. So he just lies and says that he's with his girlfriend. Now this gets used later on in the episode, so that's why I'm bringing it up. So then Light asks Ryuk if a Shinigami has permission to talk to another, like if they have to have permission to talk to each other, and he says that they don't have to have permission on Earth, and the Shinigami obviously is going to see Ryuk, so Light's asking these questions because Light has a plan, and he looks up this place called the Notebook, I think it is. I forget what the name of it was, but pretty much what happens is Light has like a bunch. Tells the detective that he's with, Toyota, that he has a bunch of friends from school. But really what Light did was he surrounded himself with a group of people. And when the second killer is well, in this case it would be Misa. When Misa's Shinigami, she's Ryuk, she wouldn't know who Ryuk is following because they'd all be together. So that actually was a great plan. But it doesn't work because since Misa has the Shinigami eyes, she can't see Light's lifespan because he has a Shinigami. So she obviously knows that Light is now Kida. So then she looks up a bunch of stuff about Light. I guess I don't really know how she did it, but she said that she paid for this, so I'm guessing she paid someone to look her up. So then she sends a mystery message of saying that now she knows who Kira is. And Light is like, how could she have possibly found out? Because I had all these group of people. So now they're gonna change their plans. They're gonna send a message to the second Kira, and also too like Ryuzaki's also suspicious because the only ones that were there at that time were Light and the Toyota. But he says that, well, it couldn't have been discovered there. It could have been discovered somewhere else. So the task force are going to send out a little message telling them to tell them who the real killer is, the real killer's name. So that way that person won't be hurt because they know what Kira is capable of. So that message gets aired. So then Misa sees it. So then she goes over to Light's house, rings on the doorbell, and Light's sister answers it. I don't know if I ever heard her name. And she lies and says that she forgot a notebook, and Light instantly knows what's happening. So then when Light sees her, she hands him his notebook, and Light touches it. And when Light sees the notebook, she sees that it's a death note. So when she touches it, she looks up and sees Rem. No, Light looks up and sees Rem. And Light instantly knows that this is the second Kira. So then they're going to go upstairs and talk. And Light lies and says that this is the girlfriend that he said earlier in the episode. He talked about earlier in the episode. So then they sit down and Light asks, pretty much, Misa wants to be Light's girlfriend, pretty much, because she likes Kira, and now she can see Light's Shinigami. And Light asks how she found him, and she knows that Light didn't take the Shinigami eye deal, so so she says that you can't see people's lifespan if they have if they have the death note. That's why she didn't see his lifespan. If they have the death note, you can't see the person's lifespan. So Light looks at Ryu because obviously Light didn't know this. So then Light's worried because she could have gotten caught by the police, and Misa says that she didn't get caught because she was been wearing a disguise. That's actually why she wasn't seen earlier in the episode when Light was walking with all those people, because she was wearing a disguise. She had like glasses and a wig on, and she pulls out pictures of her that looks nothing like her. And then we found out that she had those little voiceover, that she was able to do all those tapes that we saw 2 episodes ago, because she had a friend make them as a joke, as a prank, and then she did the voiceover for the Kira videos. So she wants to work with Light pretty much. She wants Light to be her boyfriend, and she said that this could be useful to him, and she doesn't even care if she's being used. And Light obviously doesn't trust her at first because she thinks that she's just gonna instantly kill him. So then what happens is Light but then she said, and then Misa even says that she can even get Ryozaki's name. Well, L's name. She doesn't know who Ryozaki is. So, but then she's not gonna do it. She's just gonna hand over her death note. And obviously, Light wouldn't own it because it's her death note, but she couldn't use it or anything. But Light's suspicious, saying, "Well, you could have ripped the pages out." So she gets upset and says, "The reason why I wanted to meet you is because a year ago today." Which, by the way, those journal entries I talked about earlier were from a year ago in 2006. But a year ago today, her parents were killed in a robbery, and the court case has been going on, and they say that the guy that did it isn't guilty, and it was done right in front of her. And then that guy was punished by Kira, so she just wanted to meet Kira. So then Light realizes that all she wanted to do was meet him. So then Light comes over and hugs her. And this is like big dramatic moment. And Light says that he's not gonna be her boyfriend, but he's gonna he's going to pretend that she is. And then she says, "I'm going to make you love me." And she doesn't even care that she's being used, pretty much. But Light says she's going to use her tactics and the Shinigami eyes to his advantage. Now I wonder, and then that's the end of the episode, pretty much. Now I wonder how this is going to happen. Because I'm interested. Because pretty much at this point, by the way, that she's going to be doing whatever Light says. Light calls the shots, which is going to be a good thing, because she's just an idiot, pretty much. I'm not saying it to be rude. She really is. She pretty much almost has given away the Death Note a ton of times. So, so pretty much this was good for Light, because if she didn't do this, then he would have been caught he probably would have been caught the next episode. And I really liked it. And then Light, I just wonder what's going to happen here. I don't think they're going to end up dating. I think this is just going to be a fake relationship. And I actually think this is going to be good stuff. Light's pretty much going to be controlling her. And afterwards, he had like an evil laugh on his mind. And now I'm wondering what's going to happen. Now that Light has her, he can pretty much find out Ryozaki's real name. Or, whatever his real name is. But I don't even think that's going to happen. I feel like Ryozaki is obviously going to be too smart. He's going to get suspicious about this girl. And that's going to be, hard. But we're going to have to wait and see. Overall, I really like this episode. It really built up to a lot of stuff. This review probably sucked. I didn't mean for it to suck, but whatever. I make bad videos sometimes. Not every video is going to be the greatest, but this review probably did suck. But I thought this was a great episode. I will say that this episode was moved a little slower, because normally when I watch Death Note, it just goes by like that. I would say the episode was a little bit slower, but I still enjoyed it. It was a good episode that I just watched. I was going to say this week, but it didn't happen this week. But you get what I'm saying. This episode was good. I don't think this is one of the greatest episodes, but it's a good episode. But overall, that's pretty much it. I already plugged my channels, but like I said, you can just plug them again. Wrestling Fortune 44, Owen the Talkinator, and Make sure to check those channels out because I'll possibly be posting. Because if I don't post a video on here this week, it might on one of the days this week. It might be on one of those channels. You can also check out James Seabird's channel and his Way Me Through Wrestling channel because those are great content as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. And you can subscribe to my channel down below. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.